Münze, Münze, Münze Österreich. Oh, hello there. Today we're going to talk about the Austrian Mint, or Münze Österreich. And as a surprise for you guys, we are also having a 1 ounce gold coin, a knife, and a fresh capsule. Let's dig into this. Okay, so welcome everyone, and glad to have you here. And today we're going to talk about the Austrian Mint, or the Münze Österreich, and how this mint is ranking in the world ranking across many different mints, and also my rating towards it, my experience with it, the coins that I've been bought as well. And in the meanwhile, we are also going to do some beautiful unboxing of a 1 ounce gold Philharmonic into a fresh new capsule. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So let's kick this off with put some gloves, because this is going to be interesting. Great, so first of all I want to talk about what makes a good mint. And to me, I think it comes down to 4 main topics that we need to discuss when we're discussing what makes a good mint. The first one is the recognition of the mint. So the recognition is really important, because if I want at one point to sell, for example, this gold coin here, then the recognition of the mint is going to be important for me to get a good price internationally. It also tends to keep the value of coins long term in a slightly better manner. So this is a sticky experience, by the way. Okay. So yeah, so recognition is important. And the second thing is the quality of the coins. So quality of coins differs from different mints. We have some, I think, issues with some mints. Some of them are delivering extremely high quality. In the stacking community, I think we are all agreeing on that the Perth mint, for example, have a very high standard of coins, while at least in the past the Canadian mint were a bit more famous for, or infamous to see, that didn't care that much about the bullion quality. They were quite famous for milk spotting, for example. And this is something that's being corrected right now, but I think that part of this repetition or part of this is still living together with the mint. So we have the recognition of the mint, we have the quality of the coins, and then we have the variety of the coins. So all these different mints are minting different type of coins, and sometimes that can be collection series, sometimes that can be more like bullion series. And for me, it's important that a mint is also offering a wide selection of different coins, because it is generally really fun to be able to get different kind of coins from the same mint, specifically if you're a collector. And the second, well, the fourth and last, with what I think qualifies and what we need to judge a mint from, is the buying and delivery process. So sometimes as people, you're buying directly from the mint, and in this case I do think it's important with experience when you're buying from the mint you also see that sometimes there is a difference between buying from a mint from a normal bullion dealer and how it comes packaged, and how they care about their coins, if they come in capsules or etc. So let's dig into the Austrian Mint and what makes a good mint. So let's kick off with the recognition part. So the Austrian Mint is one of the world leading mints out there, and also one of the oldest. And this is something that obviously give very large world recognition, specifically being one of the oldest mints out there. Apart from that, the Austrian Mint is also having the mission from the Austrian government or from European Union to mint the Austrian version of the Euro circulation coins. So this is something also that you wouldn't give this mission to anyone, and I believe that this is adding a lot to the specifically the recognition of the mint. Funny enough as well, there were mint series, actually the ones that I'm holding here in front of me. So this is the Robin Hood 825 anniversary coin, and these ones, they were produced celebrating the mint that they were minting coins for 825 years. So it's a very, very old mint as well. And the last part is that they currently employ 200 people and produces over 450 million coins per year. So this is also something that is a good indicator that the mint itself is very well famous and recognized. So digging into the second part, the quality of the coins. So we talked about before, and I feel this part is very difficult in general, because sometimes I feel like it depends a lot on bad luck. I heard a lot of people buying Canadian mint, the Canadian maple leaves in the past, and specifically all the versions, and they never had any milk spotting, they never had any problem. But for other people, they had terrible problems. They bought maybe 5-6 of these, and everything was milk spotting after a couple of years. And Canadian mint has been a bit infamous for that specifically. Well, I think Australian mints like Perth mint gain a reputation of being very high quality mint. So I would say initially that Austrian mint would land somewhere in between, but the more I'm buying from the mint and I'm looking at the quality of the coins, I think that the general quality of the Austrian mint coins is excellent. So these ones, for example, I think they are really, really cool. And I don't have any silver Philharmonics, but I have a gold Philharmonics right here. And the detail of these coins, I think it's really, really cool. So one of the issues is that in the past, some people were experiencing some milk spotting on all the Philharmonics. I didn't have any problems with any of these yet. So I do believe that, like always, it's a bit tricky to know exactly. But I heard in the community that some people had some issues with them. But overall, I think in line with the Perth mint and other mints. And generally, I would say that the quality of the coins that they produce is really, really nice and very high. So let's go to the third part, which is the variety of coins. So there's currently 7 coin collections, and this including one series called the Silver Nobium series, which highlights the dangers and disadvantages of the digital revolution. They have 7 series right now. What I really like with the Austrian Mint is that they are doing pretty cool series generally. It's not the normal series or boring series or everything like around history. They have a wide range of different series. So in the past, at least they have 14 other series, and that was including Mozart, the compositor, and wildlife series. They even did series around the Austrian railways. So the variety of the coins, I think it might not be the biggest variety, but it's very big still, and it has really cool variety of it. And you can go into the Austrian Mint website and have a look, because they also sell a few of these older series still, even though most of them sold out very quickly, and they're very popular generally for collection. So to me, I really like it. Apart from that, they are also offering a few coin subscriptions and several coin programs and stuff. So I'm very happy generally with, if you are a collector and you're collecting specifically from the Austrian Mint, you have a lot to choose from. So last part that I want to talk about is the buying and delivery process. So I've been buying from the Austrian Mint a couple of times already, and my experience has been really, really good actually. So these ones that I'm having here, this is the Robin Hood series, and this specific series, as I mentioned before, was to celebrate the Austrian Mint 825 anniversary. And they were delivered in this specific tube here, and you can see that on the tube there were almost like safety slips here on the sides. So this specific one I actually placed from European Mint and not from the Austrian Mint directly, but I still got this specific one in branded tubes with this specific safety measurement here, that normally you shouldn't open up this one. You should let it actually stay closed, but I was too curious and I really wanted to open up and have a look at the coins, so I did that anyway. But when I bought it, it was sealed, so you could see that it haven't been opened since production, which is really important to me. One thing that I really like about the Austrian Mint as well is the fact that it's located in Vienna and it's selling gold and silver on location. So, what you can do is you can either order online and then you can go and pick up in person, or you can just simply show up there and you can buy silver and gold on spot, which is pretty cool. And I would say the prices are okay. They're actually very decent to be directly from the mint. In a few instances, for example, for this gold Philharmonic, this one was actually cheaper to buy directly from the mint than in many bullion dealers, and I really like that. So the prices are very decent. And apart from that, they accept orders from the official website. Handling times have been, I would say, quite slow, but the delivery was quite quick and it was very well packaged as well. So this is something that I was generally very happy with. So if we should do some ratings, now I'm going to try to open this up here, because this can be, I think, a dangerous game. Okay, so let's rate the mint. And for the first part, in recognition, as I mentioned, one of the oldest mints in the world and highly recognized. and I would give it definitely 5 out of 5 in recognition. There's few mints out there that have a better repetition overall, and if you want good quality stuff, you can definitely just go to the mint, and Austrian Mint is a very good option there. Then for the quality of coins, as I mentioned, if it wouldn't be for like a few milk spotting accidents that, you know, being recognized by the community, I do think that the quality of the coins is really good. And let's see here. Still have to be a little bit careful, trying to open this one up. So I think the quality of the coins is still really, really high. And I would rate it 4 out of 5 in regards to, yeah, as I mentioned before, there might be a few cases with milk spotting on silver, but nothing too dramatic, and I think very much in line with every other mint out there. So let's rate that one 4 out of 5. And then we are at the variety of the coins. So if you compare this to, let's say for example, like the American Mint, the variety is definitely smaller. But what I like about it is that it has a very interesting series of coins. It's not all like old style or, you know, anything like that. It's not all like politicians. It has some like really cool series to it. So in regards to that, I think the variety of the coins for a collector that might not need, you know, tons of different varieties, but are still, you know, very interested in a cool series, you know, that had a meaning and so on. I think the Austrian Mint is just perfect. So I would rate that one 4 out of 5. And here we have the coin, by the way. Without capsule, it's not going to stay like this for very long, but this is really cool, isn't it? Yeah, let's just stop up for that for a second. So for the last part, the buying process, I was very impressed with the buying process for the Austrian Mint, and because of that I would rate it a 5 out of 5, mainly because the website is really good for placing orders, which I can't say about many mint websites out there. So, you know, big thumbs up for that. And specifically how they deliver. So the tubes are, you know, sealed with this special branding. You can see that it comes from the mint, and the fact that it's located in Vienna, you can buy directly from there. So if there would be any kind of issues going on, you know, you can go directly into the mint and basically speaking to them directly. This is something that I also think is a very good thing, because in Europe specifically, Vienna is a hub for air traffic. So you can pretty much fly to Vienna from, you know, anywhere. This means that, you know, even if you're living in another country, you can still go to Vienna and, you know, address any issue if, you know, customer service would be slow or something like that. So all this in combination makes me you know, really recommend the Austrian Mint, or the Münze Österreich, like you say in German. And out of all the ratings that I was giving today, I would give this mint 4.5 out of 5. I think it's one of the best mints out there. I'm really happy with the quality of the coins, how they're addressing things, you know, the design of the coins. There's really not much to complain about in general. So I hope that you guys liked this video, and I would like to hear more about your view, about your experience. If you've been also buying from the Austrian Mint or from any other bullion dealers, what do you think about the quality of the coins? Do you think it's up to standard? Do you think it's up to the standard of the Perth Mint, for example? I would love to hear your opinion. If you are interested in European coins overall and junk silver and such, you can also subscribe to this channel. It would be nice to continue to hang out with you. Great, guys. So I'm done here for today. I hope you had a good time and looking forward to see you next week. Have a good one.